What's up, you guys? So I'm here at Team Symmetry. We are here with Wilson Tsang, aka 3zinferno.
What's up?
Here's his business card. You guys already know the channel. Subscribe. We're gonna have an annotation up there. He top 32 to YCS Guadalajara. Here's the mat, and he's here to profile his winning wind-up deck. So, anything you want to say about it besides that it's broken?
It was a really broken deck. You know, I actually heard about a ruling about samurais versus insectors. I'm not sure if that's true or not, so don't ask me. But we'll see.
I already saw it in the comments about about the judging. Yeah.
So I'm gonna profile the deck. This is the wind up 42 cards right here.
42. Okay.
42 cards, and we'll go over it piece by piece. So let's start off with the monsters. We'll start off with 2 Veiler, 2 Maxi. Now I was running this. Josh was running this 3 Maxi, 1 Veiler. I like 2-2, but it is really personal preference or what you can get your hands on, I guess. I like 2-2. Some people like 3-1, and not that many people did 3 and 1 of this, but you know, personal preference or what's available to you.
And well, they're good like either match.
Right.
Yeah, or like most of the situations.
They're all pretty dang good. So now you have the essentials, the 3 tour guides, and a Tsang.
And no bus.
No bus. Bus is a dead draw. I don't like drawing it. You draw and you're like, I don't know what to do with it. You're like praying that they wind up loop you so that they put the tour bus back. I mean, it's like it's so bad.
Yeah.
Then you have the wind-ups. You only have 1 hunter. It is such a good card, but when you draw it, it's like, I hate this card. You don't want to draw it. You always want it in your deck so that you get it, search it out with Zen Mighty or something like that. So you never want to draw it.
Yeah, that's good to know. I was wondering, because I saw some decks that ran only 1 hunter, so that's the reason why.
3.
Yeah.
But the only reason you would want to draw this is if you want to summon it with Sharp. So if you normal summon and reveal Sharp.
Yeah.
But otherwise you wouldn't want to draw it. So then you have 3 Sharks.
Broken.
Too good.
Too good by itself, yeah.
Too good. They do everything. Sharks are the best. Then you have Magicians. Magicians are broken too.
Yeah.
You special summon another from your deck when you activate Shark's effect and things like that. Then you have 3 Rats.
More brokenness.
Awesome. And then 3 Rabbits.
3 Rabbits.
This is very important.
Please tell that story about Rabbit that you just told me. I have to hear this story, you guys.
Rabbits are so broken. Like, if you have the one guy who side decked game 2, I won game 1. He had like 6 hand traps in his hand. He's like 2 Veiler, 2 Maxi, and a DD Crow. And he drew a card. It was like a spell or something. Set and pass. I go draw, activate Factory, summon Rabbit, attack, and he couldn't do anything. And then his next turn, I already searched out another Rabbit. Then I got 2 on the field, attacked again. And he set another back row. And then I got my 3rd Rabbit, and I normal summoned it, and he torrential. Because he had nothing. He had no monsters. He only had hand traps. So I just removed all 3. Next turn, they all came back, and then
for game
attack.
Jeez, they're 14 each. Oh, jeez.
Ridiculous. Yeah. There's over 4,000 right here. 3 of them. That's a lot of freaking damage. Alright, so this is the main essentials. I think these monsters are really important. Then we'll go to the spells. 3 Rabbits work well with 3 Factories.
Yeah.
Factory
is so
activates once every turn. It's not even once. So this card is too broken. You have to run it. Then you have your heavy and 3 Space Typhoons.
3.
Everyone's running Fiendish Chains and
that's true.
Back row, like heavy decks. So you really want to have your Space Typhoons to get rid of this stuff. And also it saves room in your side deck because you don't want to have to side your 3rd MSC.
That's true.
Because you know you're going to side in against everything.
Pretty much everything.
Like goes to match, Robber, Warlord, stuff like that. Then
now they're Fiendish Chains like you said.
Exactly. You have your Mind Control.
So broken.
Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and Heart of Avarice.
Staples,
Staples. And we'll go to the traps.
Show the brokenness.
1 Torrential, 1 Mirror Force.
Staple.
These are just really broken. People are telling me to take these 2 out and leave it like that. But I think I might take the Deep Prison out if I had to slim it down 1. But I will not take the Mirror Force out. The reasoning is because people go really aggressive against windups because they know like I have to end it now or they'll loop me or something like that. So they'll drop a lot of monsters on the field, they'll drop a lot of presents, and that's when you have a Mirror Force and walk right into it. Because they don't think like, oh my gosh.
And a lot of people I've noticed haven't been playing Mirror Force. Like you know, plant players don't really play it. They're relying on DeFi, so it's kind of unexpected now.
It is. So this isn't a main deck card anymore. So when you main deck it, it really messes people up. It's like part of psychology.
The psychology. Exactly. You gotta go watch that video.
Then you have the Solemns.
You gotta run them.
And then you have 3 Fiendish Chains.
3 Fiendish Chain.
This card is just broken when you open it.
Its price is broken too.
Yeah, when you open it against Rescue Rabbit, they go like Logia, set a back row. You just have a Fiendish Chain ready. So if you set Torrential Torrential Phoenix Chain. One time I had a Phoenix Chain Torrential Solemn Judgment, and the guy had a Starlight Road set and a Logia. So I go Torrential. Oh wait, no, that's the one. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, all I did
you
is
got
I had
Torrential,
Torrential
Negate,
Phoenix
and then you
Chain.
chain
I
Phoenix
don't think he had
Chain.
Starlight Road, but I had this.
Yeah, and
So
it would
was
have to
just
negate with Logia.
Yeah, and so he was getting Levier, Tour Guide Levier into Dolka. And so he wasted all his materials. All 2K Compositors and 2 Sabretools gone. With just these 2 cards.
With 2 cards alone, there you go.
So Phoenix Chain is a must.
It is a must, yeah.
And that is 42 cards right there.
And its price isn't pretty, but it's worth its weight in gold.
It's way worth it. Yeah, it's 42 cards. The first card I'd probably take out is Deep Prison.
Deep Prison, okay.
And I would leave it at 41.
They leave it at 41. 41's a good number.
You thin the deck out a lot with Factory.
Yeah.
And things, and Magician and Zen Mighty and things like that. So 41 is a perfect. It's enough. And then we'll go to the extra deck. It's not a synchro deck. It's just literally
all exceeds, pretty much.
And 1 Chimera.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
So we'll go with the staples.
Yeah.
We have Adrius and Tyrus.
Yeah.
These cards are 2 broken. These level 5s, and Arsenal's Admire.
Yeah.
So they're all 2,600. Adrius is broken if they have a big beater on the field, like a Hyperion or a Grappa or something like that. You can pop it.
Yeah.
And nothing else. If you have a Tyrus, they can't be destroyed by card effects. So like no fear. It's literally like attack and like you don't fear anything except like a Deep Prison, which not that many people are maining.
That's true.
And so like this thing runs over like a Stardust Dragon and then pop their Mirror Force or something like that. Like they can't do anything. And Zamoa, this one's once per turn. You detach a material. So if they don't, like let's say they have like a Fossil Dino set and like a Book of Moon or something, you have to call Paro, pop 2, and then you pop both their monsters, both their cards.
Wow.
And then next turn you do it again because it's once per turn. So that's
pretty
really
good, yeah.
Then you have 2 Utopias.
2 Utopias.
You really need the 2 Utopias. At first I was only running 1, but 2 is really important because when you mind control, like let's say someone's Thunder King, or like your mages are used up, like their special effects, then you can special Utopia on top of it. It's really good.
Yeah. Plus, if you're mind controlling a Thunder King, like, that's just a plus right there.
Yeah, it is a plus no matter what. Then you have 2 Leviers. Leviers are really broken in this deck. I brought it out and looped people with it a lot of times. So let's say, or it's also good in the mirror match. If let's say you bait out their rabbit, and then they use wind up rabbit and remove itself, then you can Levier back and take their rabbit.
Yeah,
it's really good. Then you have 2 Leviathan Dragons. I've made Leviathan Dragon twice in a lot of games. People think like you just need 1, but in reality, you don't really want to leave your field with 3 carriers and a Zen Mines on the field, because especially sided, because they'll like drop a Cyber Dragon.
They'll drop a side and you lose everything. It goes to like 5,000. It's broken.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you always have a Leviathan Dragon out, especially sided. But these are broken cards.
Yeah, they're very broken.
3 Zen Mighties.
Yeah.
They loop for you. They do everything for you.
They do everything.
One guy actually told me to tech salvage in the main deck, which is interesting to me. It makes sense because you can put these back to loop some more.
Oh wow.
Or you could get back your sharks. But sharks are really broken.
Yeah.
Sharks are water. So sharks are really important. And then you have a Zen Mines. You know Zen Mines.
You know, best defense card in the game.
Brilliant. Giga Brilliant is one of the most underrated
It's
cards,
so good.
but it is so good. Look, like, let's say if I go loop, if I have 3 carriers and a Giga Brilliant, that is 300 to everything, 1,200 more. So that's 45, 61, 63. So add 1,200. That's a lot of damage.
That's a ton of damage. Yeah.
That if you hit them with anything else, that's probably game.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
So like, it's just too.
It's a really good card.
Giga Brilliant.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
And then the Chimera tech. Because I side deck Cyber Dragons, and also playing just other decks, so I sided the Cyber Dragons in. I'd side one in the mirror match, and then the Insector matchup, because people like to hide behind their Zen Mines after they loop you with Dragonflies, or after any loop. So it's a good, even if they discard it, you can reborn it or something like that. So Cyber Dragons are really useful. Then you have 2 DD Crows, good for a lot of matchups. You know, like Insectors, Wind-Ups, other
random Dark World
matchups. You have 1 Thunder King. I wanted to fit 2, but just no room. Thunder King's really good, especially in the mirror match. They can't switch with Factory and things like that. And you have 2 Snowman Eaters. These are good against like rabbits and a lot just aggressive anti-meta decks, aggro decks that try to like push you and like get you off your game. And you have double smashing again for anti-meta against decks that run like a lot of boss monsters like agents and things like that, because they have like drop Hyperion on you and you gotta smash it. Then we go to the traps. You have double shadow imprisoning
for Insectors, Dark Worlds, Gravekeepers, the works, any darks. They have 2 decrees. I never actually use these. I used it once, but I didn't really need it. Yeah.
But again, it was for just in case.
Yeah, and it secures your plays.
Right, and because you don't really side in for Insectors, because that lets them go off easier and lets them pop stuff with no fear.
Yeah.
So you normally I was saving this for like Chain Burn, TGs, more stun decks.
Yeah, heroes or anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they don't play heroes in Mexico because shining is not illegal.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did not know that.
Yes,
Okay.
there you go.
New
And
fact.
we have
Yep.
bottomless trap.
One bottomless.
Just for everything.
Yeah.
Whenever I need it, and the same thing goes for one Chain Disperse.
One change of burn. That card's really good.
This was broken. This guy dropped Chain Disperse on his Dragonfly, and he was like,
That's it.
It up.
That's it.
He's
Yeah.
like, I can't do anything. He's like, that's game. Yeah, and then because he set a back row and a space end phase, and I drew, and I normal summon rat, and he's like, yeah, that's game. I was like,
It's broken. It's
You can't
broken.
do
It's really
anything.
good. Yeah.
So that's it. That's all 15.
So the deck's broken. That's what we
It's
know. The deck's
pretty
really good
broken.
and really good explanation. Anything you want to add about it, or?
I just wish I didn't lose so early, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, you still did good though for NorCal.
I guess so, yeah.
So that's good. So alright, you guys. That was the player interview / deck profile with 3zinferno. There's the business card. We're gonna have the
There it is.
invitation like right there
one
on
more
the card.
thing.
Oh wait, one more thing.
So the last 2 times I've topped at Rhode Island and at Guadalajara, I've had
Yes.
Sonny and Jessica.
He's had, there you go.
When I was at Kansas City, I didn't have both. I didn't have either of them because at Rhode Island, I borrowed them from Casey. And this time I
Shout
picked them
out
up
to
myself.
Casey.
There you go.
There you go.
So this time I have them myself, and I topped again.
Nice.
So
And you topped again. There you go.
Sonny and Jessica.
This man knows his stuff, you guys. So definitely subscribe. He makes a lot of really good videos, especially the Yu-Gi-Oh! Psychology, which I'm also going to link to because he mentioned it in the video. You guys have to watch it. It's amazing. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. That's all. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs this video up, and thank you for watching.